Alright, welcome to the Freedom Unchained channel. I got myself a new law dictionary, or, well, legal dictionary. It's not actual, law. It's just the law made up by the government. They call it law, but it's just illegal. Because laws don't change. Man can't make laws. Only laws come from the universe, the infinite creator. There's a great after-school video. Maybe I'll post it in the description below. You guys can go actually see, how law is created. It starts with a point and expands outward, and then you get these geometrical shapes that create all the things in chemistry. But anyways, so it's too bad the indoctrinations camps didn't teach us this. Instead, they just separated all these subjects and say they're all different, but they're not. All subjects kind of mesh together. Like geometry helps you with some chemistry and some science, and science helps you understand the world of the laws. That's where you get the understanding that laws can't change, because when, man writes down a law and expresses what a law is, it's an expression of the laws of the universe. That's practicing law. And when you go into a courthouse, then you bring in those facts and that evidence and be like, this is the facts and evidences that I have learned, or that I have knowledge of what law is and what is right or wrong. So that's what I wanted to go over in this dictionary, is the definition of right. Oh, I call this these books. I got Black's Law here, right next to me right here, Black's Law. I call these the Book of Lies, because it's not because they're lying to you. It's because you have been indoctrinated for so long that you think that these words are the true definitions of the words, but they're not. They're just the legal form of the definition, the legalese. So you kind of have to interpret them. You have to use your brain a little bit, interpret them, and take out the legalese part of it. When it says person, you gotta say man, because a person isn't a man, but a man can be a person. But the person they're talking about is a person that they created in their legalese, their fictional corporation, the thing they created to enslave you, so then they can have control over you. And then when you walk into court, you say, yes, I'm that person you're looking for. I'm your creation. Instead of you being man and you being the creator of the government, you gotta flip it on them. So when you walk into the court and say, hey, there's a man present here today, you're a creator, then the whole game changes. And that's what the judge is up there trying to flip it back. If you go in there and say, I'm the person, you make the game easy on them. They like it when a man comes in and actually tries to play the game with them, because they get a little bit of entertainment. If you do a sport, like basketball or wrestling, or something that, get your adrenaline up, for you trolls out there that don't know how to get your adrenaline up and actually fail in life and actually compete with other individuals. It's called a sport. And that's what the judges like, is when you can make it a little game out of them, and they can actually use their logic and their brain and what they've learned and comprehend, instead of just the slaves coming in and saying, I am a person. Now tell me what fine I need to pay and how long you're going to imprison me for not breaking any true laws, but just breaking your rules. So you guys are kind of consenting to the punishments once you guys walk in and accept the person. So the word right is an adjective. It means in accordance with law. Law, the things that don't change, not legal, not rules, not policies, law. The thing that's all around us. What God is. Positive, negative, yin and yang. Cause and effect. Vibrations. Go study the law of one. Oh my God, it's the new age. No, it's not. That's exactly what the Bible is trying to teach you. But once again, they have indoctrinated you and misinterpreted words, so now you believe the religious part of the Bible is what they're trying to teach you, that you're supposed to obey the government. No. You're supposed to obey powers, the powers around you. The law, the true law. God, the lowercase G-O-D, not the uppercase G-O-D, where it's a fictional beast, fictional entity, fictional thing. Actually, it probably wouldn't be fictional, because there are, like, gods, like aliens. If you want to say something that has a higher power than you, that's like an alien, an angel, or a higher dimensional being, and you want to worship that thing, that would be an uppercase G, God. Not the true God, the God of everything, which you are a piece of, a part of, an expression of that God trying to explore itself, to understand itself. That's where the Big Bang comes. God exploded outwards, energy exploded outwards to create other things so then it could, understand itself. It's never ending and always will be. It's infinity, the infinite creator. Man, I'm getting too far into that. So to continue, in accordance with law, morality, justice, correct, appropriate, principled. And then here we get the lies that come in, because then people believe legal is law. In the purely legal sense, a just or valid claim recognized or granted by the law and enforced by the law. It is important to note that every law arms every legal right with the matching legal remedy. So when, the legal system says that you have this legal right, then the legal system has a legal remedy for that. So they're just parallel with the law. The legal part is not the law. The legal system had just said, this is a law, so we are going to write down a legal rule to mirror that law, and we'll give a remedy for that action if something happens to somebody's right, or if somebody infringes on somebody's right. Then we can make that man whole. In more of a general sense, that which is morally or ethically proper. So let's look at moral. Pertaining to virtue or right conduct, related to the distinction between right and wrong. Human beings decide for themselves what is moral or immoral. It is important to distinguish morality from law. They put legal, but we're going to take that lie out. Human beings decide for themselves what is moral or immoral. Morality does not involve formal sanctions. Formal sanctions. Morals do not involve unchangeable rules. Let's put it that way. Or can someone else tell me a better way to explain concepts and things that don't change in the universe besides saying law? Law, on the other hand, is created by God and is enforced by its authority. They put the state in there, but that's because it's a lie. But it's by God, and it's enforced by, gravity is enforced by the authority. The power, the law. It's enforced by, if you do this, then this happens. Cause and effect. So if you add heat to metal, like gold, it will melt. If you add heat to water, it will turn into a gas and evaporate. Pertaining to that which is logical or probable, based upon what regularly occurs in the natural world and in human experience. So this is the key word that everybody needs to understand, is property. Property is the right of a man to possess, use, enjoy, or dispose of a thing without restrictions. But it says person, but they mean man. Because a person has no rights. A person must do as their creator wishes, the rules that they put upon that person because they created it. Because if another man creates something, they have, the right, the property, it's their property. But the thing is, not the material object itself, but the man's right with respect to the object. Ownership or title, either legal or equitable. So that pretty much means, do I have a claim on this thing? Am I the creator of this thing? Do I have the right to use and possess this thing because I am the creator, or that I exchanged with somebody else to be able to, call this mine? So the right to acquire, possess, and dispose of things and objects. So then the next word that you would want to look up is title. What is a title to something? The rights of an owner with respect to property, real or personal. Possession, or the right to possess. So a title doesn't have to be a piece of paper or something that the government gives you. In common law, a title is just your claim that it's yours. So then when you claim it's yours and another man claims it's theirs, then you would go to court and then you would battle out to make it clear who the true owner of that is. So then it goes through and it lists a whole bunch of titles that you can have: a chain of title, clear title, cloud of title, covenant of title, cover of title, equitable title, good title, legal title, marketable title. And then it goes down here, it says, in the case of real property, a deed. In the case of personal property, a bill of sale. So if you had a bill of sale, that would be a great evidence of a title. So that's pretty much all I wanted to go through the new dictionary that I got. I think it only cost like $5. Pretty good deal. So hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope it was educational for you. So trolls, that's how you figure out what things mean. But you kind of take, the lies out of it. You got to understand this is for legal, not law. It's for legal, part of the government trust. The Constitution is a trust. And the government part, the trustee part, are there to protect the property that was put in there by the grantor or the settlor. So the beneficiaries, the owners of that property, can enjoy that property without actually possessing the property and have to worry about the management and control of that property. The trustees are supposed to deal with that. It's like if you put a business in a trust, then the business would operate without you having to do anything, and then you could reap the benefits of that. That is what the Constitution is. So the government part, the business part of it, it's the organization of the government. That's what the court systems are. Their court systems, not a common law court system. The court system of the people, the court system of man, the court system of the United States government that's supposed to be protecting your freedoms. They make up rules, and they make up words, and they make up whatever they wish to make up to govern themselves. And that's what this stuff is. But they've used words of the law of man throughout ages, and they've manipulated and changed little things, and then they put it in books, and they say, this is your real word definition for it, and you guys believe it. You have been indoctrinated for so long. You guys need to wake up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to learn more. Please comment if you want to get a conversation started or help me generate a better idea about the next video that I'm going to make. Please like the video. Please share it around to all your friends that don't understand how they're actually free in this country and the Constitution is trust. And until next time, I'm going to leave you guys in the love and light of one infinite creator. Peace.